intentions in the world, you also have to take actions towards what it is that you believe in, okay? Bananas do not wear pajamas. Oh God, Ahmed, assalamu alaikum, Ahmed. You took my nagis, Ahmed, yesterday. Duha, thank you for the heart pops. Ahmed with the moon. He took my nagis yesterday. Margaritaville. Are you listening to the same radio? Are you on your way to work or something? I think I asked you before, Millennium, what it is that you do for a living, if you don't mind. Like, what do you work, I mean? What's your job? Like, of course, on a general thing. Like, you don't have to say I work at this company on this street. Good morning. Duha, good morning. I do the, yeah. He's so secretive, you guys. He's so secretive. Whatever. Whatever. I'm pouring my soul here to all of you guys, and you can't even say what I do, like as a job, you know? DJ Club, how are you? Happy Monday. Rock and roll. He's rocking. He's rolling. What was I saying? Oh God, I always do that. With the margarita, you always interrupt. Much love. How are you, DJ? Oh yeah, back to the hijab, yes. So basically, it's a choice, you know? But many people feel like it's the opposite of freedom, but it's not. You just made my day. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's actually the definition of freedom. Because many people see it, they are limited. They feel like, okay, you cover yourself, that's it. You are covered, your mind is clouded, it's covered, but it's not. That's what I keep trying to tell people. It's actually the opposite. Think about it. You look around and society tells you have to look in a certain way, you have to be pretty, you have to do your hair in a certain way, you have to put makeup, you have to do this. There is so much pressure, there is so much competition with all the girls out there, with the magazines, with what we see on the screens and social media and the TV, whatever, right? And then you choose, like, screw the society and what they say I need to wear. I'll wear what I want to wear, and I'm actually even gonna cover myself, you know? Well, I shouldn't have used that word. I'm so sorry. Anyway, so isn't that the definition of freedom? Like, it is the definition of freedom, because when you let the society dictate what you wear, because this is the fashion, this is the trend this year, this is what the girls do nowadays. Now we have to wear our eyebrows thin, now we have to wear our eyebrows thick, now we have to have men bush eyebrows, because you've seen it all. And people copy each other. Is that freedom? That's not freedom. Being always under this pressure of society. But when you do something out of belief, and you know what? I like the way you put it. But it's true. It is true. I mean, so there is freedom in both. I'm not saying that if you don't cover, you're not free. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that covering does not mean you're not free. It's actually quite the opposite. It doesn't mean that I wasn't free when I wasn't covering. I was most of my life living as a Christian. I did not cover my hair. I was always decent. I was always like conservative when it comes to clothes. I was never like wearing cleavage out and stuff like that, or short skirts. I wasn't that type, but this was just something extra, the scarf. But other than that, I'm the same. But are you married? Yes, I am. I understand that, but there's no but. It's true. So when you do something out of faith, you don't have to justify it necessarily, although there are so many reasons you could find and explanations and logical ones that make sense. But if you believe in something and you want to do it out of faith, you just do it, you know? But to be honest, it is true. It is to protect you, because hair is considered to be an attractive feature. The hair, maybe how many men do we have in here now? You guys can confirm. When you look at a girl, don't you feel attracted if she has beautiful hair and she leaves her hair down, or she makes her hair, like, imagine you have a slimy hair and versus a clean, nice, beautiful, thick hair. Okay, which one would you like? Don't you feel attracted when you see a girl with long hair and stuff? You will, right? Why did you need him? You muted him, man. Mustafa. Thank you for the rose. So it is an attractive feature. The idea is, yes, so you guys can confirm. It is an attractive feature. So the idea is for girls, like to Doha, thank you for the rose. For girls, I think it is, so what I noticed with myself, in all honesty, because I've been there where I didn't wear, and I'm here now wearing it, I did notice that guys don't stare at me anymore. I'm not like cold on the street or whistle at or say, hey, pretty. I'm not. Basically, by wearing it, people around me became more respectful. I'm not saying that guys are, but you know, it happens. It could happen that you walk around and someone's saying, hey, beautiful, or whatever, right? Making comments, it could happen. Nobody's doing that after I started wearing the, except for an old lady. There was an old lady at Costco one day. Oh my goodness, she gave me hard time. She gave me hard time for putting the strawberries back on the shelf. And she was like, you call yourself a Muslim and a faithful with that? And she used bad words, you guys. Oh my God, she gave me a hard time. SYF, thank you for the heart. Me, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. 1950s, women in America, wait, were conforming and earlier, so be strong, but it seems men are controlling. That's not true. I don't know why I say that. I'm sorry, but that's not true. I mean, not that it's not true, but men are controlling. I mean, yes, to a degree, yes, you are right. And I understand what you're talking about and the movement itself and so on. But this has nothing to do with the men controlling or not. Because if you put it this way, even in Egypt is a Muslim country, okay? In the 50s, in the 60s, ladies, although Muslim, they were wearing short skirts. Go back to history. And they were also with this movement when there was a king and so on. And they were copying what they saw. Whatever it was on the TV, whatever in the movies. This is what people do. Societies, we are like sheeps, you guys. We are like sheeps. What we see, this is what we normalize, this is what we want. So they were actually, as Muslims, wearing short skirts and so on. But then they realized, wait a minute, Yankee, thank you for the hand heart. They realized after that wait a minute, it's not really about what's on the TV and what those actresses or famous people wear. Before you know it, this is how you lose. This is how you lose track with your society, with your community, when you start copying what's out there. Can you imagine? This is the opposite of definition of freedom. So let